Hey guys, it's Carly back with another video. This is gonna be games I beat recently, episode 2, dose. So, I have 5 more games that I've beat. The first one is sort of cheating because it's one I beat before but never talked about it. So I'm going to do that right now. That is Injustice 2. This game, a lot of the Injustice games, Mortal Kombat, whatever, you can always beat them super fast. Like I beat this in a day, I'm pretty sure. But let me tell you, I think this is my favorite fighting game. Now, before anyone's like, whoa, really? You know, there's a lot of fighting games, you know. I don't play a lot of fighting games. I play Mortal Kombat, I play Injustice, Virtua Fighter every now and then. That's really pretty much all I can think of. And Def Jam, I don't know if that really counts. I don't really play too many fighters. But of what I've played, like of all the Mortal Kombats that I played, and Injustice and DC versus Mortal Kombat universe, whatever, this one's my favorite. This is an awesome fighting game. I love the first one, and they just took that one and expanded upon it and made it even better. Awesome game. The fighting mechanics are great. You can jump in and learn and be good immediately. Not immediately, but it doesn't take too long to learn the combinations and whatnot. You can get in this, pick your favorite character, and be good with that character pretty quickly. So I like it. It's a good pick up and play fighter, and I really enjoyed it. And as fighters go, it's very good. I think I'd give it a 10 out of 10. And another thing that I really want to add just real quick is that they did microtransactions right. There's this mode in this game, I forget what it's called, but it's different challenges every day and you get rewards and you can unlock chests with that, but you don't have to pay any money for it. That's how you should do it. I really did like that about this game. When I saw that there was chests, unlockable chests, I was like, crap, you know. Another game played with microtransactions, but that's not what it was at all. It's really fun to unlock stuff. You get rewarded just by playing the game. It's great. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. I'm gonna give it a, as fighting games go, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. The next one I have is for reference because I actually played Omega Ruby and beat it, but I let my nephews have it, and I traded them my Omega Ruby for their Pokemon Y so I could get the legendary off that. So I'm gonna show Alpha Sapphire because it's basically the same thing. But yeah, I beat Pokemon Omega Ruby. Wow. I liked Pokemon X a lot, but I think that Pokemon Omega Ruby was just even better than that. The reason being is because there's something different. Not only is this a remake for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, but the fact that it's got 3D graphics and you can see where you're going and all that cool stuff. But also, you can get pretty much every legendary from the start of the Pokemon games in this game or Ruby, which is what I'm technically talking about. All of them are there, so you can, you know, spend a lot of time after you beat the game going and getting all those legendaries. You can get Zapdos and all those guys, and Lugia. I don't know how to say the name, but it's my favorite Pokemon, the legendary from Silver. You can get her. You can get all the red, blue, and yellow legendaries, Pearl, Diamond, all those. They're all in here. And I think that's really awesome. You can get everything you want, all the Pokemon that you like in one game, and I really like that a lot. So you don't have to buy like 50 games just to get into the Pokemon that you want. I really like that, and I also am using the Pokemon Bank a lot, transferring stuff back and forth, you know, what Pokemon I want to use, and all that cool stuff. So I really like this. As far as Pokemon games go, it's very solid. The story's okay. Typical Pokemon games, you're not in it for the story anyways. You're in it to go catch Pokemon and whatnot. But I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed Omega Ruby. Haven't beat Sapphire yet. Alright, the next one is Mortal Kombat XL. Another pretty short one, another fighter. Really good. My favorite Mortal Kombat so far. I know a lot of people liked 9. I never beat 9. The last fight is too hard for me. I suck, obviously. But this is awesome. Very good. I love the X-rays. I like this is XL, so I got the extra characters in it. Really fun. I like the story a lot. And it's just a good fighting game. Another good one to keep around, and when your friends come over, pick it up and play it, and everybody's going to be able to have a good time. And if they're new, they can button mash and still be a pretty good competition. So, really good game as far as fighters go. I think I like Injustice 2 better, but this is still a really good one. As far as Mortal Kombat games go, it's really well rounded, and I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, even though it's X, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, this one I'm not gonna show any gameplay of because it's a Telltale game, and that is Tales from the Borderlands. Wow, this game was great. It's super hilarious. The story is great. I love the characters. All the characters are great. They really, there's good banter between everybody, and it's really got that Borderlands humor that you like, and really good game. You can get it for $11.99 right now at GameStop, and I definitely recommend it for that price. Hope they make a season 2 of this. Great game, great characters. If you like Borderlands, you like that world, if you like Borderlands humor, this is a good one for you to play. Awesome game. I'll give it 8 out of 10. And then the last one. Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy's Telltale games. Also not going to show any gameplay for this. The only gameplay you guys are going to see for this episode is the fighting games, just because I don't have that special core for DS and I don't like to ruin the story in these. But Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game. I will say it's the weakest Telltale game that I've played so far, but I still enjoyed it. But as far as story goes, it's not great. It's not a great story. Sometimes a lot of the chapters are kind of pointless, and you feel like, gosh, when's the story going to pick up, and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely kind of a to this game, and you know, most Telltale games, when you play, you're like, want to know what happens next, immediately play it, next chapter, next chapter, next chapter, and this one was just kind of boring in a lot of parts. But I think that it was pretty good. I will say that Groot pretty much saved this game. There's a chapter where you pretty much play as him the whole time, and you know, all he says is, "I am Groot," and it's just funny. But it's pretty good. Like I said, I think it's the weakest out of the Telltale games. There's some strong points, but there's a lot of weak points to it. Gameplay is okay. It's funny, like Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, so that's a plus, but I definitely think it is the weakest of the Telltale games that I've played. And I think I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10, which is slightly above average, so. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And this is the games I beat recently, episode 2. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace, happy gaming.